Hello, let's talk about absolute value. So here I have my house or my friend's house. Let's call it my friend's house. It's the greenhouse. And I call my friend and my friend says, hey, where are you? And I say, I am 2 houses away. So I could be here or I could be here. 2 houses away from being at your house. That's absolute value. And the way that we write that is we could say you're 2 houses to the left, you're 2 houses to the right on a number line. That's to the left. That's to the right. You want to say what we said verbally, I'm 2 houses away. And you say the absolute value of X is equal to 2. So our distance from our friend's house is a distance of 2 houses. And that could be to the left, which would be a negative, or it could be to the right if it were a positive, or and that would make it positive. So that's absolute value. So what if we said, oh, I am still more than 2 houses away. I am still more than 2 houses away. So this is an inequality. Are you almost here? No, I'm still more than 2 houses away. I could be 3 houses away. I could be 4 houses away. I could be 5 houses away to the right. I could be 3 houses away to the left. I could be 7 houses away to the left. I'm more than 2 houses away. So if I was 3 houses to the left, that would be -3. I could be 3 houses away to the left. If I were 7 houses to the right, that would be 7. If I were 10 houses to the left, I'd still be more than 2 houses away. So all of these are solutions. If I were 1 house to the left, then I would not be 2 houses away. That's not a solution. So to do this one, we can say, hey, we're more than 2 houses to the right. Or maybe we're more than 2 houses to the left. But that's not really more than. That's a bigger negative to the left. Let's look at it on a number line. Here's our house at 0 that we're trying to get to. Here's 2 houses to the right. We are more than 2 houses away, so we're going to use an open circle. I didn't say 2 or more. I said more than 2, so it's not equal to. We could be any number over here, or maybe we're coming from the left and we're 2 houses in that direction. So we can't be at 1 house away. We can't be at 1 house in the other direction away. So these are not solutions. So our choices are all the numbers bigger than 2 to the right, or all the numbers less than -2 to the left. So absolute value is always going to have 2 boundary points, the boundary point on the right and a boundary point on the left. Now, what if we told our friend, hey, we're almost there. We're less than or equal to 2 houses away. Oh, great. Well, that means that you could either be here, you could be here. We're almost there. Nope, we are there. Or we could be 1 house to the right, or we could be 2 houses to the right, but we couldn't be 2.5 houses to the right. We are less than or equal to 2 houses away. So we'll fill in that circle. If we are 2 houses to the left, that's going to look like this. So our boundaries are 2 and -2. And we can be anywhere in between. So the solutions are between the 2. So we could be at any house as long as it's greater than or equal to -2 and less than or equal to +2. And we usually write this one as a single statement because it's an and statement. And numbers that are bigger than -2 and less than 2 fit in between -2 and 2. So -2 is less than all of our possible choices, but it's also less than +2. So we usually write an and statement like this. Let's change it a little bit. Let's change our story. Let's say that we have x plus 1 is greater than 6. Let's follow the same sort of pattern. This means x plus 1 could be 6 to the right, or x plus 1 could be 6 to the left. If we solve these statements separately, we get 5 as a possible way of finding a boundary of 6. And if we solve this one, we get -7 as another way of getting 6 as a boundary. 5 plus 1 is exactly 6. -7 plus 1 is -6. That's a distance of 6 to the left. So it does solve and give us exactly 6. But we don't actually want to be exactly 6. We want answers that give us numbers bigger than 6. We want to be further away than 6. So we'll put -7 on our number line. We'll put 5 on our number line. And you can think about it. If I put a 10 in here, 10 plus 1, I get a number bigger than 6. If I put a -10 in here, I go down to -9, but then I make it absolute value, and -9 is 9 bigger, is 9 away from 0, which is more than 6 away from 0. So -10 works as well. So -10 is over here. 7 or 8 or 100 is over there. You plug in a 0, you're not far enough away. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 is only 1 away from 0. That's not more than 6 away. So 1 is not a solution. 0 is not a solution. 2 is not a solution. Those are not solutions. So my answer is any number less than -7, and this is an or statement because you can't have numbers that are less than -7 and at the same time bigger than 5. X is greater than 5. Those are the answers. That's how absolute value works. You always have 2 boundary points with absolute value.